Today, the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration continues. We've got a great one for you. Between the New Orleans Saints and the Miami Dolphins. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway at Hard Rock. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Out.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. One is safe. They're in from the secondary, making that stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready. Wait.
Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Get set.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. He's going deep. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can you make offensively?
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is the Dolphins' first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Rolling into enemy territory. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Ready. Watch it. 20, TX. Turbo 1, hard. Turbo 1, hard. Turbo 1, hard. Corner, long. 21G.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Ready. All right, fellas, listen up.
They'll run here following the penalty. Only 3 on the game. It's now 2nd and 12.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Solo left Zion. Go ahead, let's go. Big team. 21 TX. Yeah.
Here's Tagovailoa. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
21G. 44. Ready. All right, go. Ready. Solo left Zion. Eight. Oh,
Throw here, third down. Downfield, this finds Waddle. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
What?
He brings it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up. Quickly to the air. Here's Shuck. Gets this one. It's Devin Neal. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Shuck looking to pass here. Screen here for Neal. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First and 10 now from the 46. Shuck now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Saints first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down from the 41. Now for the first time, here's the former Kansas Jayhawk. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Shuck. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Shuck now on first down. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Shuck working from the gun. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. To throw again here, it's Shuck. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. That's one, as this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on third down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
A 44-yard attempt.
Game's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here comes Malik Washington. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready.
2 and out from the gun. Finds his back. This is Ollie Gordon. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Yeah, ready. Ready, team. Let's go. Long. Watch it up.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-3 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Tua setting up to throw. It's everything he has under this one. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
20 TX.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's going to try another deep one here. This is brought in at the 50. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now lead by 10. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11.
14. Saints 3.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Shuck to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shuck's going to throw here. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd down, here's Shuck. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Trying for it with Shuck. It's on target to Johnson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down. Back to throw, Shuck. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. They run with me. And he gets a few on the post forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet. Those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Running back sent in motion. To throw, Shuck. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And also rather just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing, Chubb. Setting up the screen. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Third and long, they're going to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Gay's kick is good. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Darius Davis to return it. Things going well so far. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
That tackle stops him after a solid gain. So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Dolphins with the lead here at Hard Rock. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
21, hey, good set. Let's go. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Ready.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They run it from the gun with Wright. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. They're on the stop, Larry Ogunjobi. Offense in the hurry up here.
He's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. Route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Saints 6. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Now Shuck to throw. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Back to pass on 2nd and short. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Shuck now from the gun. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. With the INT. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Okay, that was his quarterback's first interception, and you know what? I don't remember my first, or maybe I do. Every last detail of Chad Cota picking off a little corner route as I was trying to sprint out, and instead of throwing it away, I forced it in. Yeah, this guy's going to remember this one as well.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. Into the end zone he goes. Pick 6 and a New Orleans touchdown.
No question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, but not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponents celebrate in the end zone.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Saints get it back to within 1 score. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Ready. All right, go ahead, go. Ready. 20, TX. Turbo 1, high. Out.
Looking to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. All set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Shot working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Let's go now.
Third and long for him here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Looking to return from the 29. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Okay, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Go ahead.
Here's a give for Wright. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, given 7.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Hey, get set. 22.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
To the line, here's third and 3.
Get set. Go ahead.
2 and out from the gun. Waddle makes the catch. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Ready. Out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And this is a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Jason Sanders to kick off Rolling.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, Smash. 18 Rattler.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
You know, Kit, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. They send a man in motion. Sharp looking to pass here. Screen here for Neal. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Sharp. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
All right, go, go, go. Ready. 20, TX.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down Miami.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready, 2. Double 1, high. Solo left Zion.
Tua out of the pistol. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Extra point attempts coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins grow the lead now to 22 points.
Saints 13.
Sanders all set to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's looking deep once again. Brought in inside the 20. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. First and 10. Here's Sharp. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And he even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's going to be the Saints with the football, but any efforts might be futile facing that deficit. halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. The run now with Neal. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Okay, ready?
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And the defender comes away with it. Jack Jones has got it. And the Dolphins will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.